Welcome to the Apple Daily News. This podcast is created by Generative AI. Today is July 25th, 2024, and we have a lot of exciting updates to share with you. Links to all stories can be found in the episode notes. Apple has recently criticized Google's Topics API, a part of its Privacy Sandbox initiative, for facilitating digital fingerprinting that could allow advertisers to track users across the web. Apple referenced a research paper suggesting the Topics API could be exploited to identify users, even those attempting to maintain anonymity. However, it was later revealed that the research relied on flawed randomization code, significantly overstating the fingerprinting risk. A Google engineer clarified that the correct methodology reduces the estimated re-identification rate from 57% to around 3%. Despite the lower risk, Apple continues to emphasize the need to minimize fingerprintability in web APIs to protect user privacy. This ongoing debate highlights the complexities of balancing advertising needs with user privacy in the digital landscape. Apple has launched a beta version of Apple Maps on the web, allowing users worldwide to access the service directly from their browsers. This new feature enables users to obtain driving and walking directions, discover places with detailed information such as photos, hours, ratings, and reviews, and even order food directly from the Maps interface. The beta version currently supports English and is compatible with Safari and Chrome on Mac and iPad, as well as Chrome and Edge on Windows PCs. Developers can also integrate Apple Maps into their applications using MapKit.js, providing users with access to driving directions and detailed place information. Future updates will introduce additional features, including the Look Around function. The availability of the service may vary by region, and Apple aims to enhance the platform with more functionalities in the coming months. Pseudonymous vintage computing enthusiast DOSFox has successfully created the first new Apple Macintosh Plus clone in 34 years. This project, which DOSFox describes as absolutely insane, began nearly a year after the Apple Lisa clone was completed. The cloned motherboard is fully functional, but there are still some issues to resolve, particularly with the display output board. Despite these challenges, the clone is compatible with software and hardware designed for the original Macintosh Plus. This achievement allows enthusiasts to build their own clones of both the Macintosh Plus and the Apple Lisa, a prospect that would have posed a significant challenge to Apple in the 1980s. More details about the project can be found in DOSFox's Mastodon thread. An article discusses various features and functionalities that users wish Apple would implement on the iPad, highlighting limitations that have persisted since its launch 14 years ago. Key grievances include the absence of a native terminal app, lack of just-in-time JIT emulation support, and the removal of hypervisor support in iOS 16.4. The article also criticizes the iPad's file management system and the lack of multi-user support. Additionally, users wish for the ability to pair an Apple Watch directly with an iPad, improved handling of multiple audio devices, and the use of a trackpad in continuity mode. The author concludes by expressing disappointment over Apple's recent updates, which they feel do not address these significant user needs. Apple's privacy team, represented by User Privacy Engineering Manager Katie Skinner and Privacy Product Marketing Lead Sandy Parakilas, recently discussed the company's privacy policies and features in iOS 18 during an interview with YouTuber Andrew Edwards. The conversation covered Apple's strategies for navigating privacy laws across different countries and how the company handles government requests for user data. They highlighted new privacy features in iOS 18, including updates related to the Passwords app, Maps privacy, and accessory pairing. The discussion also touched on Apple's integration of AI technologies, specifically mentioning the adoption of ChatGPT. While some of the information reiterated Apple's long-standing privacy commitments, the interview provided insights into the company's evolving approach to user privacy. Apple is set to transition from Qualcomm's 5G chips to its own in-house 5G modems in 2 upcoming iPhone models in 2025, according to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. The iPhone SE 4, expected to launch in the first quarter of 2025, and the ultra-slim iPhone 17, slated for release in the third quarter, will be the first to feature Apple's proprietary chips. This phased rollout means that not all new iPhones in 2025 will use Apple's modems. Models like the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max will continue to rely on Qualcomm's technology. Apple has been developing its cellular modems for several years, and this move marks a significant step in reducing its dependence on Qualcomm. The performance comparison between Apple's in-house solution and Qualcomm's existing modems will be closely monitored as the rollout progresses. Apple is set to introduce a new feature called Emergency SOS Live Video in iOS 18, which will allow users to share live or recorded video with 911 operators during emergency calls. This feature aims to provide dispatchers with a clearer understanding of the situation, such as the scale of a fire or the severity of an accident, potentially improving response times and the quality of assistance provided. The feature is expected to be supported by two US emergency platforms, Rapid SOS and Prepared, which will integrate the capability into their systems at no additional cost. The implementation of this feature is anticipated to enhance the effectiveness of emergency responses by allowing first responders to give better advice to bystanders before they arrive on the scene. Fynspo is a fashion discovery and clothing recommendation app designed to help users find personalized outfit suggestions and shop for clothing they love. Users can upload a selfie or any image to receive recommendations for matching or similar clothing items. The app aims to enhance users' style by providing tailored outfit suggestions based on individual preferences and current fashion trends. Fynspo also offers a seamless shopping experience, allowing users to explore curated collections and access direct links to purchase items. The app is available for free and is compatible with various Apple devices, including iPhones, iPads, and Macs, requiring iOS 13.4 or later. Privacy practices may vary based on the features used or the user's age. The document titled Ask Siri, Dictation and Privacy from Apple outlines how Siri and Dictation function regarding user data collection and privacy. When users interact with Siri, their voice inputs are processed either on-device or sent to Siri servers, with transcripts of these interactions sent to Apple for processing. Users can opt in to improve Siri and Dictation, which results in additional data collection. Siri data includes various personal information, such as contact names, music preferences, and device names, but is associated with a random identifier that is not linked to the user's Apple ID. Apple emphasizes that Siri data is not used for marketing purposes and is not sold to third parties. Users have control over their data, with options to disable Siri and Dictation, delete request history, and manage app integrations. That's all for today's episode of the Apple Daily News. We hope you found these updates insightful. Don't forget to check the episode notes for links to all the stories we covered. Join us again tomorrow for more Apple news and updates. Have a great day.